So we're having coffee talk.
Diet Coke talk. Tea talk.
So we're here and we're about to be with a lot of surgeons.
Yeah.
And
we're excited, right?
We're representing all of y'all.
Y'all. Where's my finger?
There we go. We're in Texas. We must speak like Texan people. Y'all.
No.
You all?
I worked really hard not to do that anymore.
So this is Tony and this is Yvonne.
Hi.
I'm with the blonde bombshell.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that one.
Thank you for talking about me so nicely.
Well, say something nice about me.
I'm with a little Mexican.
A little one.
Oh, and I did my nails. Is that
Oh,
crazy?
they're so pretty. Look how pretty.
These are my nails,
We all
by
have
the
our
way.
nails.
Yeah, they're my nails.
I'm so jealous. But these are mine too. I paid for them.
So what could you tell the weight loss surgery patients that are watching us?
Where's the camera?
What over there?
It's right there.
What success tip, Yvonne, do you have? Because I know you have many.
Wow. That's really hard to say. Wow. I mean, that's
How
really...
about surround yourself with great people?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What they say, whenever you have people in your circle that are negative, you need to narrow your circle.
Right.
Amen.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Be grateful.
Somebody
Gratefulness.
needs to hear.
Attitude of gratitude.
Somebody needed to hear that right now.
Yeah. Attitude of gratitude. That's number one. Because you can always find something good, no matter what it is, you can find it. And you can find something bad if that's what you choose to see, but don't see that.
And you know what's cool? If you're just on YouTube, which you probably are if you're watching Rosemary,
Yeah.
and maybe you've never met anybody, you've just watched their videos, maybe you've commented. I met both of these people, because of the internet, right?
Yep.
And I've known Rosemary now for years in person and Yvonne. So it really is a great way to make, if you don't have the support system you need, you can make it. And what's cool about YouTube is you can pick who's in your support system.
That's correct.
You can't pick your family, but you can pick who you hang out with.
We're at a restaurant, by the way.
Yeah. They may not hear any of this.
Yes,
we may
they
have
will.
to do it
Yes, they
again.
will. This picks up really good.
But just in case.
Dinner. We had shrimp. We all had shrimp. It was
Shrimp.
yummy.
So that's a couple of tips. And so if I've not met you, don't get offended if you're in Dallas and you haven't met me yet. But you could call me and I'll go out with you. I'll have some coffee with you. I know bandit girl, Dallas girl, thinks I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you.
She's busy. She's been a nurse for
Dallas is a big
This
place.
is my first day out after Connie, and I'm having a blast.
Yes.
So we're going to go and have some more fun, and we'll report back later.
Yep.
See you in a little bit.
Bye.
So Antonia and Yvonne, where are we, and what does it mean?
Oh, that's a deep question, isn't it?
We're in a mystery spot.
Where are we? We're in Dallas, Texas. We're in the Hilton Hotel, Doubletree by Hilton, or Hilton by
really?
Doubletree. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it might.
And we're at it's TABS, which is what? Texas Association Bariatric
Come over.
of
Texas Association of
Bariatric
Surgeons.
So what are we doing here?
Well, you busted this part. No, I'm kidding.
I busted it, but I'm here. I'm representing all y'all.
Oh, y'all.
Oh, y'all.
We're here because tomorrow we're going to have a table and we're going to share information about the foundation and try and get them to support the WSFA and the Lone Star State chapter and satellite chapters that are going to be all over the state or already started. And I get to talk a little bit at lunch about that. Yvonne's here to support that, help me, and Rosemary. The three of us are going to help and try to get that information out and talk to as many doctors as we can.
We're going to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them anyway, so.
Yeah. So I'll hang around her.
Yeah.
I know a few.
Triple threat. We have no doubt.
So we're the first ones here.
Ask Dr. Garth. I actually once cornered him, and then Wendy threw him to the ground. and he gave up the surgery like that.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's right.
I hope none of y'all believe that.
I believe it.
It's true. I'm not lying.
All right, guys. So this will be the end of this for tonight. So I was glad to see Yvonne again. I'm going to get to see her again. She's going to do pictures of Connie and I.
Yes.
So we're excited to share that with you later. And see you later.
More tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Go girl. You tell her like it is.
All right.
I'm gonna watch you behind here.
Why? You're going to have to. You're with me. Remember, I'm Mama.
Okay.
Okay, but I can't figure out how is this working here. So I'm here at Tabs, and I found a nutritionist, and she's sitting right next to me. The whole time I didn't know she was a nutritionist. So I asked her a question. I said, if you could tell someone in 10 minutes how to maintain their weight loss, what would you say? And this is
Jessie Lynn O'Bannon, dietitian. Okay, so 10 minutes.
you got 10 minutes.
Okay, here
Tell
we
us
go.
all about it.
Number one, you have to eat to lose weight. So don't skip meals. Don't go too long without eating. Ideally, we
A
would
lot
like,
of us do that.
I know. Ideally, we would like you to eat about an hour or two within waking, and then space your meals every 4 to 5 hours apart. If you anticipate your meals going longer than about 5 hours, include a snack. The snack doesn't need to be very big.
What kind of snack would you include?
Apple and peanut butter and banana, cheese stick with some deli meat wrapped around it.
That's what we do.
Maybe some pretzels and peanut butter, but free portion, because it's easy to get carried away.
Camera's over there.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking at you. It's easy to get carried away with your snacks.
So basically, what are we saying? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks?
Yes,
Okay.
ideally, yes. So, eat 3 meals a day, 2 snacks. Keep your free foods for after dinner. So, free food is anything less than about 30 calories. So, that would be raw vegetables and sugar-free Jell-O, sugar-free popsicles, things like that. You want to keep your more substantial foods for earlier in the day.
Right.
But I know
So
that
any carby food that you might want, healthy carby, like a sweet potato or
Yeah.
something like that,
Include
you
that
would
in
want
meal.
during the day, not at night.
absolutely.
What do you think about fast? What are we talking about? Because a lot of people say it's cheese, and yet for me, I think that I gain weight when I do more of the fats, which is cheese.
Yes,
How do you feel about that?
cheese is not worth eating for the protein unless it's reduced fat.
Okay.
So always keep that in mind. Your protein must be lean or low fat or reduced fat in order for it to even be worth eating for the amount of calories that you're getting. So protein is key. That's
So what are we
priority.
talking about when you say talk to us about a complete dinner. A complete dinner. Well, maybe a complete breakfast and a complete dinner.
Okay, so for gastric bypass patients specifically, when you think of your pouch, you want to think of it like it's shaped like a funnel. And we know that eating protein first creates a plug there so that you can layer your other foods on top. So that would be a protein, a fruit or a vegetable, and then a starch if you still have room. So a complete breakfast might be a hard-boiled egg, a half a piece of toast, and a little fruit cup or some applesauce. A complete lunch might be a tuna packet with a salad and some whole grain crackers, like reduced fat wheat thins.
Okay.
You always want that protein and then something with it, whether it's a fruit or dairy like yogurt or starch like sweet potato. So you always want a protein and then something with it.
What do you think about quinoa versus oatmeal, or are they both in the same category? Because quinoa right now, I am the quinoa queen, but I've also had comments about, well, quinoa has high in carbs and you shouldn't be eating it. What do you think about quinoa? And what do you think about oatmeal?
Okay, so a carbohydrate, our body needs carbs in order to function well. So you don't want to completely cut carbohydrates out. They're the only fuel source for your brain. So you want to have a little bit into your diet, yes. So quinoa versus oatmeal, on the spectrum of carbs, you have, different amounts of, let's say, like, I don't know, a quarter cup. This is an example. Don't hold me to it.
Show the quarter cup.
A quarter cup of quinoa may have double the amount of fiber as a quarter cup of oatmeal. So it just kind of like nutrient dense. But the calories are also higher because it's more substantial. It's considered nutrient dense. So, but the advantage to that, though, is
But it's a power food.
right, and a smaller amount is going to help fill you up very quickly.
Right.
Eating a half a cup of quinoa versus a half a cup of oatmeal, you might not get through that half a cup of quinoa because it's going to fill you up very, very quickly. So you have that to consider.
Okay.
But which one is better? They're both good for you.
Right. We're at 5 minutes and we don't talk a lot.
I know.
So, okay, what do you think about patients that still drink and eat?
That is golden rule number 1 for me.
Are we talking about 30 minutes
Yes,
and 30 minutes after, or
at
are we
least.
talking about just after?
Oh, I see.
Some patients do either or the other.
I say 30 minutes before, during, and after because I've personally seen a lot of patients. I would say probably 80 to 90% of patients who come back into my office for weight regain, they've started eating and drinking together. And it all starts with sips. And, well, my surgeon said the before is not as important as the after. But truly,
I've heard that.
waiting the full 30 before, during, and after is going to help your food stay in your pouch much longer.
Okay.
So that, A, you eat less during the meal, and B, you stay fuller longer. So really sticking to that 30 before and after is going to be most beneficial.
So what are we calling success? Are we calling success 1 year after, 5 years after? What are the percentage that we see nowadays? Are people staying at their goal longer now with more education, or are we still finding that that's not happening?
I think success is very subjective. There's some people who put numbers and percentages on success. I'm a big proponent of calling a success someone who's lost.
I make yours out.
Yeah, I mean,
Just by the way.
losing even 10% of your body weight, studies have shown that there's significant resolution of cholesterol, high blood pressure, even diabetes, at even 10% of weight loss. So I would even consider that a success.
So if you haven't lost all your weight and you're still down
There's
on
still
yourself,
time.
and you're still feeling like you're just not there yet, honey, you're success.
Yes.
Call yourself a success
Yes.
now. Embrace that.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Mama Rose at Tabs doing this in front of all of these doctors. Just for you.
Thank you.
See you when I see you.
Bye.
Thank you for doing
you.
this. Bye.